Well, hey folks, Species7 here. Welcome back to Farm Sim 22. Sorry, I just wanted to see if there was any, not quite a full one, but ooh, there was a little bit of stagger. Not quite a full one by the look of it. But something that is full here is my little rock picking machine. I wonder if it's the what do they call it? Suspension camera? That's causing all the lagginess. Because it just occurred to me I did turn that on. Anyway, I do hope everybody is having themselves a wonderful day. As I said, I've filled up our stone machine here. So we'll dump that in, get it running some lime for us. Well, we know it's going in. We should have looked. Alright. Oh, we probably need to turn that on. Hang on. So if you're new to the channel, you like the content, or if you've been kind of lurking around, hey, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button. And of course, for anybody in general, if you do like the video, hit the like button. Are you doing the thing with the lime and the stones and the goods? No? Deactivate. Apparently it is. Lime, we got 11,000 liters already. Yeah, it's eating on the stones. Nice. Alrighty. It's awfully quiet. I thought it used to make a lot of noise. Must have just been me, because, you know, well, I make a lot of noise. Okay. But we are almost done with the stone picking, which is a good thing because it is currently 17:36, known as 5:36 p.m. August the 3rd here on the farm. So we got a couple hours daylight left. Should be enough to finish the job. Just have to figure out where we ran out. Or... not ran out, actually, quite the opposite, where we last filled up. Oh, let's throw the wings out. There we go. I think it was closer to this end. Where's the... why does it all look the same? You're not supposed to all look... oh, because I went way past it. Holy. So it should be about halfway down this row, or a little less. Now, a thing I have found, on using this wonder of wonders, let's go back here, let's go auto-wide. Let's do this, go back. Huh? Oh, maybe I was a little further than I thought. Huh. There we go. That's where we were. Yeah. Not sure why. It's never, now, I think that might actually just be because that track that I'm picking for it, so I don't have to keep going A, B, A, B, A, B, is 6 meters. And I believe this one is a couple of feet short of 6 meters. So, yeah. And I think that's where that difference came in. I could be just, you know, making it up. I don't know. Alright, we're back up to a whole 1% of stonage here. Nice. Oh, that's just big scar down the middle of the field. It's a pirate field. Yeah, I know. I got lots of scars. I'm not a pirate. At least not much of one. Check your oil. Probably clean this thing up once in a while. It wasn't cheap either, was it? Yeah, mixing pretty good fettle. Is that where the rocks go? Oh, it is too, eh? Just that basket back there. That's cool. Huh. So we'll finish this little bit off. We won't bother running the stones back up to the thing there. There's not going to be much in it. We might get a dozen of the percentages. But we'll head back to the house. We will park it up. Oh yeah. You are, aren't you? Yeah. That's the difference over about half of the field, because that's where about I was when I logged back in. And then when I reloaded this thing, it was off by almost a half a track. So I've repeated one. So that makes sense. If you about double that space between the bar and the end, that's the difference in size between this and the other equipment. I guess that's logical. Just rambling at this point. I've been doing this for too long. Yeah, picking the rocks from both of these fields was getting to be a bit repetitive. I didn't want to hire anybody because, well, you know, cheap. That sort of thing. Yeah. Sure I do. Come on, let me pick up stuff on the edge. No, apparently, although the plow is allowed. Oh, it's not picking up anything here? It should be. There we go. I didn't pick that one up. Really? They changed the borders since I last was here. There we go, we got it that time. There's another one. Well, I guess I just got... yeah. Guess I like the plow better. Well, we'll get what we can. God, I swear if we had the money, I'd buy that piece beside us just to get the rest of my rocks out of the field. Of course, then we could throw another couple of fields down. We'd be picking rocks for another 2 weeks. But, 6:15. Let's go home, have some supper, go to bed, like a good farmer. Well, we get another 20%. Not bad. Not bad. So what I want to do tomorrow is take a little scout up that hillock of trees there and figure out a way to lay down a bit of a road through so that we can come to the fields. I can't put a road here because it's not our property. And obviously I can't put it at this end because some idiot thought it'd be a good idea to throw poplars on both sides of the road. So there's that. But, whoa. I think it'd be easy enough to just split this road and run it through that hill. So that it comes out right at the end of the one field. And then we can run it up alongside the other one and over the top. And that should give us pretty much all we need in access and egress and all the S's, basically, I think. Will be covered quite satisfactorily. Oh, right, this is a implement the outer shed. Let's jump in here. Maybe it'll quit yanking and yoinking. I doubt it, but you know, whoa. Yeah, I'll have to try and remember to turn that off. That's terrible. I'm sorry, guys. I really am. I don't know. I hope that's what it is. I mean, I certainly meet the specs to play the game. You know, like the high specs. Alright, there's that. Oh. Still not, eh? My God, how many of these things do you need? Well, you're about halfway through your food. How's the sheeps doing? We'll check on them. We'll quickly bop on down and see how the wee moos are up, and then we'll call it a day. Let me get rid of this obligatory scribbling from the top of the screen there. I like to keep the weather up there because, you know, if you had to have something emblazoned on your eyeball, it would likely be that. Oh. I like sneaking up on them. You catching, telling stories about you. Alright, well, it's coming along. You know, yes sir, 3 bags full, which is what it was 3 days ago. Who's slacking? You're looking a little light on fur. I don't know what's wrong with these dang things. Okay, you got water, you got food, you got a big floating paw print. What could possibly be wrong? Alright. Off to the cows. How's this doing? Well, pretty good. We got a stock of that. Got a bunch of honey. Almost a bunch there. When all this canola pops out, those bees will be just spinning. Just spinning. Yeah, we're gonna cut through the woods. Hello, how's everybody doing here? It was a rhetorical question. My God. Ow. Oh, that could have hurt. There we go. Yeah. I know. Yeah. Oh, this... okay. I wonder if they'll let me do it. What do you think? Will they? Or will they not? They might. Well, they are letting me put it in some places. Alright. Yes. There you are, ladies. What do you think? Huh? Right on, eh? That's a lot better than just stomping around in that mud. Alright. Accomplished something today. We can go to bed now. See you tomorrow. A little path through the woods. Alright, I think we can call it a day. Quick video game? Yeah. As we woof down our supper. Alright, off to bed we go. 8 o'clock? Good Lord. What's the matter with these people? 8 o'clock. You think it's January. Actually, even in January, I still get up at 5:30 in the morning, so... And no, it's not light. It's a long way from freaking light, let me tell you. A brand new day. Brand new day. Have you filled your quota yet there, chickens? I got high hopes for you. Oh. No, we are devastated. We are devastated. Alright, that's doing good. Now, I wonder. I do. Can I? I was using the little guy, I think, to do it, wasn't I? Where? Oh, there it is. Okay. Come here, Bucky. You running? You are. Okay. The only way to really tell is to stomp the gas pedal. I'm sorry, the accelerator. It is anything but a gas pedal. Okay, we're a little bit stuck. I'll just reach down between my legs and... No, we lost the moment. There we go. Yes. Alright. No. No laziness here. Pick it back up. Attaboy. Okay. Ooh, you get the wrong stuff, bucko. That's not what we want. And I'll bet you that puppy's got lime, doesn't it? Where is it? There it is. Yeah, that's got lime in it, I'm pretty sure. Let's go look. Let's go look. Yeah. I love that little extra spin it does. What? Why? How about here? What? Why? Why will you not let me empty this? I don't get it. Why will you not let me empty it? Oh. Never mind. Just me being weird. Okay. Oh, man, that's a big chunk in it. Alright. Well. Yeah, this will work fine. This will work fine. Just gotta know what we're doing. just have driving skills just slightly above that of the average user. Okay. It's all gone really, really badly. So, now let's try it this way. It's still going really badly. Yeah, that didn't help. We just gotta kinda... Well, it almost looks like the edge of it is over. Okay. What the heck is that, man? There we are. You almost think I meant to. Alright, let's go. We are gonna grab ourselves some fertilizer. And then we're gonna go nuts and do all of these fields. Whoa. Did I hit him? Did I hit him? I didn't hit him. Somebody left their sticks all over the road. No, there wouldn't have been any way to carry them on this rig. If I was pulling the plow, I could have. That's how I got the last tree out to the road, actually. I just threw it on top of the plow, and when I was done on the last row, I drove out to the road and dragged it back off the trailer. Hey, look at this. Ooh. Way to go, factory. That made us some pretty darn good money there the last time. After like a year. Alright, now... I don't think we've got any just a kicking about, do we? What's this? This is both gonna be the wrong stuff. Yep, it is. So... Alright. Let's go visit the lady at the desk. Hi dear, did you miss me? Oh! Dang, she is quick. Even coming in on the tractor, it didn't get her. Oh well. I tell you, there's something about that girl. That's my kind of woman. Yeah. Alright, anyway. Let's buy ourselves some, apparently open crates. Yes. Liquid fertilizer. Thank you very much. Details. 7 cents worth of chemicals and 600 gallons of water. Will you pay $3,200? Sure. One born every minute. Thank you. Alright. Well then, $3,200. Criminals. Yeah, see those two yellow signs down there? If you cut one of them down with a chainsaw, all the trees will disappear. If you cut the other one down, all the rocks will disappear. Yeah. Now the rock thing would make getting those fields in a little easier, because you wouldn't have that restriction, but that's kind of, at least not in the part of the world I come from, the way the world works. I mean, I'm sure out in Alberta there's places where you can go, well, let's start the field here, and now we'll stop when we get to the cabin, you know, but yeah. Even in the interior of BC, which is pretty much a desert compared to where I live, you're still going to run into big clusters of trees and the spinal bones of the world sticking through the ground like there, you know. wonder if this thing's got regen braking. No. Oh, maybe once it reaches a certain speed, and that makes sense, actually. Because the amount of amperage that is pumped back during regen braking can be considerably more than what's being put out. And it's a good way to melt controllers and stuff, actually. So these guys are at 50%, so let's see what happens if we throw a load down on here first. So let's head to the end. Tick, 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 tick. There we go. Alright. And let's poke out the big parts. Well, it's leaving a pattern very reminiscent of something doing what it's supposed to. Ooh, that's the wrong way. Up, my little monkey. I guess, oh yeah, that's just how high off the ground the tractor is. Usually the bar is like 10 feet in the air. Not today. No, sir. There we go. And we'll do the pirouetting turkey, a popular move amongst fertilizer sprayers. You count it there right at the end? Yeah, good, good. Okay. Lovely. And we're off again. Run, dumb bird. Yeah, that's why there's so many of you. You know, it's just like people. It's the only reason there's 3 billion of us. Nobody expects all of them to make it. Yeah, I heard you laughing, Dexter. Oh, actually, that's your sister snoring. Sorry, buddy. Dixie snores really loud. I gotta get away from those hives. There we are. Paid good money for those bees. I don't want to be hosing them down. In particular. Now we'll give the rocks a good wash. There we go. Alright. And good. Okay. If we're really careful, there we go. I believe these are at 50% as well. Yes, they are. Oh, I was going to scout out a path through the trees. Yeah, well. I guess we'll have to slack off from work another day. Yeah. Oh. Ooh. Looks like there might be some big nasty rocks in the middle of it. That probably wouldn't go too well. But that's kind of when I want to scout it out first. And we up. Try it again. There we are. That's the proper way to do her. That is the way to do it. We could have some overlap. We can't do the thing evenly in 2, so we know we gotta do 3 anyway. Oh, I see we're kind of getting on toward that time of the day. And I don't mean 7:13 a.m. I mean the end of the episode. So... that seemed to go by quickly. Oh well, what can you do? I'll tell you what, just so you don't miss out on all the thrills, chills, and spills, I'll take you to the end of the row here. Maybe we'll drown another crow on the way. That silly bird, man. Usually they are so aware of things like that. Huh, I don't know. It just goes to show you. Use the same AI for the crows as you do for the tractor drivers, and that's what you get. You just sort of stand there and let the fertilizer pour all over them. And we are done. Nice. Well, actually, I've got 3 more fields to do. But that'll have to be another day. Indeed. Alright, folks. Do hope you enjoy. If you did, remember, hit that like button. It really helps. Well, so they tell me, but then again, they lie. Take care of each other. Ciao for now.